Welcome to MAT107, otherwise known as Elementary Statistics. In this video, we'll be talking about my expectations from you, what Edmodo is and how to use it, and how to gain access to the syllabus prior to our first class. And also, just a general introduction of how I use videos to deliver course content throughout the semester. Let's get started. I think you'll find that my course expectations are pretty basic and pretty elementary, no pun intended. It's just simply to be respectful, and being respectful covers a multitude of things. Most importantly, if you're in my class, to check your latest tweets, Facebook pages, sports updates, whatever, just leave my class. If your phone is that important, or if whatever it is that you need to do outside of the class is that important, do me and others the respect, step out into the hallway and deal with it, and come back into class when you're ready. Be responsible. This covers, doing some course reading. Yes, I'm going to ask you to read some things. Perhaps I'm going to ask you to watch some videos, and most importantly, you're going to have to do some homework. Again, if you're not here to work, you should drop my class immediately. I'm going to ask you to do a lot of work. It's the only way that you can learn statistics is to do statistics. I'll say it many times this semester. Work statistics, or statistics will work you. And lastly, most importantly, seek assistance. Come find me during my office hours. Our class meets from 6:15 to 7:30. I'll be available from 5 to 6 officially, but most of the time I probably get here somewhere around 4:30. My office hours and location are listed on the syllabus. Alright, so we've covered our expectations. Onward to Edmodo. Edmodo, what is it and how do I join? Let's cover what it is first. It is basically just a nice little method of me to give you push notifications and send out material. I'll send out a lot of stuff for you in advance. I'll be able to post some PDF files of the lecture notes in advance of the class, along with things like the syllabi and things like that. So any kind of handouts and whatnot in the class, I'll be able to post that, as well as just some basic announcements. This will be our major means of communication. How do you join? Well, it's easy. You go to edmodo.com and you're going to choose that you are a student. And under the student sign up, the first thing it's going to ask you for is a group code, and this is our group code right there, JEFD29. The rest of this is going to be your responsibility to remember. Life is full of passwords and usernames. Put it somewhere where you won't forget it or lose it. Once you've successfully signed into Edmodo, on the upper right hand corner, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3 here, you're going to go into the Me section, click it, go for Settings right here, and then you're going to go over to number 2, Email and Text Updates, and right here, this number 3, this is probably the biggest decision you'll make in Edmodo. Edmodo is all about my communication to you. If you want to communicate to me, well then you can email me. If you want, press pause right now and copy my email. It's right here. You can email me at the Southern email, but if you want to get a hold of me, I check this high school email frequently during the day. So this is a great way to get a hold of me during the day. As you'll notice also on the syllabus, I give you my cell number. I use that as a text only for you. And don't forget to always include your name when you text me. Okay, because I'm not going to save your number. I don't know who you are. So unless it's a pretty generic question, include your name. But I would prefer that our means for you to contact me would be at this email, not the Southern email. This email right here. All right, now back to number 3 here, step 3. Choose text message or email. And what's going to happen is every time I post something, the way you get alerted, Edmodo is going to contact you automatically. And that method is going to be what you choose. I find that most students prefer a text message. So once you select text message, you're going to have to give your 10-digit phone number and then make sure you choose which provider you had. The list of providers is quite lengthy. I never knew there were that many. And I would just leave everything checked off at the bottom there, so that whenever I send you an assignment, a quiz, or whatever, it gets sent to you. But mostly they're just straight up posts, nothing fancy. So, short and sweet, we've covered our expectations, and we've covered Edmodo. Remember that Edmodo is a me to you way of communicating. For email, you to me is your method of communicating, and also, again, the text if it's after school hours. Lastly, the syllabus will be posted on Edmodo, so once you're logged in, you'll notice that there's a couple of items posted for you already, and one of those will be the syllabus. Also, in my stat lab, my stat lab, you already have 2 homework assignments and 1 quiz ready to rock and roll. So there's a practice quiz, and the real quiz looks just like that. So no funny business. Also, we will have 1 in-paper quiz on the second class, and I'll go over that in class. But the practice quiz will be also posted, guess where? On Edmodo. See you soon.